on today's Prophetic Rewind.
Do you realize God is speaking to Israel right now? So that's got nothing to do with us. America, you are in Israel's way. You are in the way of Russia. You are in the way of Iran. They want to strangle Israel. So they will attempt to do it to you. But it won't come from the outside. It'll come from the inside. I shout, I bring that witchcraft down. I shout, I bring that witchcraft down. Come on, I praise, is bringing that witchcraft down. Betrayal, I praise, is bringing betrayal down. Control, I praise, is bringing that down. Witchcraft, I praise, is bringing that witchcraft down. Now lift your voice, prophet tonight and smash open the restrictions that have been placed upon you. Smash open with your praise the ceiling that has been placed upon your finance. Smash open with your praise the limitations that have been placed upon you. Build an altar for the Lord and make a joyful noise, for as you praise, you will break open the limitations tonight, says the Lord. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. shall hear the sound. No, we're not speaking vanity. The earth is crying out for the manifestation of the sons of God. The earth is crying out for the knowledge of the Lord that has not yet been revealed, to be revealed through the sons and daughters of the Most High God. The earth is waiting to hear the sound. The earth wants you to keep it in check. The earth wants you to speak to it, to subdue it, to have dominion, to bring forth the resources. Have I gone mad? No. For was it not true that God sent a prophet to prophesy to the altar? Was it not true that God sent a prophet to prophesy to dead bones? Is it not true that God sent a prophet to prophesy to the wind and said, come from the north to the south, to the east, to the west? Was it not true that Moses spoke to a rock? Is it not true that he struck the water and the earth obeyed his voice? God says a new dimension of faith is coming to the sons and daughters of the Most High God. A new dimension of prophetic utterance is coming. The earth is saying, will you prophesy to me so I can release the resources that America needs? I will not hear the sons of wickedness. I will not hear the sons of perdition. I will not hear the sons of unrighteousness or unruliness. I will not listen to rebellion, says the earth. The earth says, will you speak to me as Adam was given the power, and the last Adam gave you that same power back. If you will speak to the fig tree, it will vanish. If you speak to the mountain, it will move. The earth says, speak to me, and I will yield a produce that is greater than you've ever seen. God says, I will bring the energy that you need and bring shame to the heathen nations that mock and laugh the United States of America and the countries that have filled my name up and raised it into the air, says the Lord. You sons of the Most High God, speak to the earth, command it. Sons of the Most High God, prophesy, prophesy. Speak to the earth, you sons of the Most High God. Oh yeah, speak to the earth, you sons of the Most High God. And prophesy to dead bones, and prophesy, and the earth will yield its source. Don't think I'm crazy, but this is what the Spirit of the Lord said. He said the earth is waiting to hear the sound of the sons of the living God. This earth has been in bondage, waiting to be free, waiting to be free. Creation is crying out for the manifestation of God's sons, God's daughters. This generation has been chosen to do miracles greater than man has ever seen. Stop speaking to the dust, mankind. Stop speaking to carnality. Stop speaking to human flesh. Speak to that which I have given to you. Speak to the wind, the spirit. Speak to the earth. And God says, watch how I will move. And you will prophesy, as this prophet has prophesied, that the earth shall yield its resources. What is captured and what is hidden in the earth has been there for millions of years. For such a time as this, would you stand still and say nothing when God has given you the power? Strike the rock and water will come forth, and an army shall be raised up. It shall come from the earth, says the Lord. Healings that you've never dreamed would come. Healings will come from the earth. There will be a non-existent disease called cancer. It shall be ruled out within a few years. For what the earth shall bring forth shall destroy the debilitating diseases, the humiliating diseases. For I, the Lord, have given my son. And the earth cried out that day. And now a generation stands on the soil of a nation that has been set apart for victory
Thank you so much for joining us today for Prophetic Rewind. And you know what this year is? This is our year of victory. And we are celebrating our victory before the battle has even begun. Although I know we're facing many battles already. We know that this is going to be a crazy year. But God has spoken, and through my dad, the things that he prophesied, it is incredible to see what is coming to pass. And it is such an honor for me to be able to give you every week these Prophetic Rewind broadcasts. And so I just wanted to give you an opportunity to sow into what we're doing here with Prophetic Rewind. And I just wanted to let you know how much it means to us. There's, at the bottom of your screen, there's going to be all the different ways that you can give. And whatever God tells you to give, in your obedience, I know He will bless you. So I won't take any more time. Let's get back into this broadcast. And remember, this is our year of victory.
Just worship Him. Can you see the cloud? Can you see the cloud that I'm sending you? Can you see the cloud? Can you hear something in the air? Can you see the cloud in the air? Can you hear the rain out there? There's nobody seems to care a hell about anywhere. Every place I go, they walk away. I prophesy on the one side, and they walk to the other side. Where have they gone? And why won't they listen to the prophet of the Most High God? I listen to the Lord and I hear His words. I listen to the Lord and I prophesy. Why do they walk away? They don't care about what I say, but I know that one day He'll come to me and show them that He is the Lord Most High, and what He said He will do, what He said He will do. Can I get a little shout there? What He said He will do, what He said He will do, I know. My name is Jeremiah, and I know that somebody will give. Why has the priest of the Most High God taken my hands and chained them in the air? All I know is that the Lord, He wants to bless Judah and Jerusalem. All I know that God wants to pour rain on Judah and Jerusalem. So why do they tie me up? And why do they take my hands, put them in chains? Why I feel so angry when I prophesy and they won't listen. I go this side, they go that very quickly. Everything he prophesied is about to take place in Israel. Netanyahu, do you think you are standing in a place of authority just to rule and reign over Israel? Netanyahu, before you were born I raised you up, placed my lips on your forehead, and told you to go to the nation, and when you do I'd raise them up and fight for them. Netanyahu, you will stand not as a king but a prophet of the Most High God. Netanyahu, you won't stand as a king but a prophet of the Most High God. You will stand as a prophet of the Most High God and stand before you. You will stand before the people at the United Nations, and you will declare the judgment of the Lord upon Iran, says the Lord. Come on, says the Lord. Everybody give God a shout. Do you realize God is speaking to Israel right now? So well, that's got nothing to do with us. America, you are in Israel's way. You are in the way of Russia. You are in the way of Iran. They want to strangle Israel, so they will attempt to do it to you. But it won't come from the outside. It'll come from the inside. That's why I got you to gather around the prophet today, so you could break that power. There will be 2 significant deaths. This will be a sign. And I will not tolerate the spirit of python on this nation. Shout! Netanyahu, you are Jeremiah in another day and age. But you will stand not as a king, but you will stand as a prophet of the Most High God. They'll try to kill you in the air, they'll try to kill you on the ground, but they will never see it in their day. Netanyahu, you will stand as a voice before the United Nations. You will stand as a prophet of the Most High God and prophesy judgment to Iran. Iran, you have no power. Everybody lift your voice and shout. Pray. The whole earth is watching right now. Oh, not everybody on the earth is watching, but a lot of people are watching. People are standing in their rooms right now on their feet saying, my God, what is he saying? I'm saying before the King of Israel, if you want to call him that, was born. God put his lips on his forehead and kissed him and said, you will be a king in the right day, but you will not stand as a king. Come on. You will stand as a prophet in Israel. The enemy will not reach them from the outside. The enemy will not get near America from the outside, but he stands inside. And now tonight we will destroy that power. Raise your hands. Come on. Tennessee, the United States of America. Another prophet prophesies. Judgment has begun. Judgment has begun. Oh, judgment not against this nation, but against the craftiness of that one nation. That midget who stands cocking his head. Would he defy the servants of God in this day? Everybody say no. No, shout it out. Come to me. Come to me. Things always go crazy when we start delving in that world, that prophetic world that men are afraid to tread, angels are afraid to tread in. The mystery of God is revealed. Can I have you with me for this moment? Come to me, Jeremiah. Come to me, Jeremiah. Won't you tell me how you feel? I know you've said you'll never speak my name again, but will you come to me and tell me how you feel? Jeremiah, close your eyes, buddy. Won't you come to me right now? Won't you tell me how you feel? Tell me why you feel the way you do. Jeremiah, I know you've told me you'll never speak my name, and though you hurt me, won't you tell me how you feel? And Jeremiah, I know you said you'll shut your mouth. But remember when you were there with me as a young boy? And I told you that I called you when you were just nothing on the earth. Remember I told you that I picked you up and you sent you to the earth. Jeremiah, I know you said you'd never prophesy again, and you hurt me. God says that I forgive you. Jeremiah, I'll never, 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 never choose somebody else, 'cause I placed in you a love for my inheritance. Do you remember the day I asked you, what do you see? Do you remember? And I looked into your eyes, those sweet blue eyes. You told me that you saw a tree, a branch. Jeremiah, you said you'd never say my words again. But Will you tell me how you're feeling now? Abba, che se governi assieme pure kotam muske tu sevi kavele. Father, you induced me, you tricked me and made me prophesy to the anger. Yes, I remember when I told you I'm just a youth. I knew I couldn't handle it. So why did you do this and humiliate me? Jeremiah, did exactly what I asked. And now because of you, I'll show them my mercy. Jeremiah, come to me and let me hold you, 'cause one day you'll prophesy again. Because of you, Jeremiah, I'll hold back my hand of judgment, and I will raise them up, for my glory again, says the Lord. Jeremiah, because you took the stripes on your back, I'll hold back my hand, I'll hold back my hand, and I will bless Jerusalem once again. He's worthy of our praise. Open your mouths again. Worship the Lord today. Everybody just lift your voice and sing to the Lord. Tell him how beautiful he is. But because of the word of the Lord, God will hold back his hand of judgment. Oh yes, hallelujah. You're the God of mercy. Jeremiah, open up your mouth. Your bones are in pain as you're holding back. And as I open up my mouth, my body opened up. It seemed like I was flying like an eagle in the sky. I could not contain myself as the words flowed out of me, and I knew that I'd done his will. And just raise your hands and ask God to forgive you, for you have all felt like that. Lift your hands. Let me hear everybody just worshiping the Lord.
You know what I love about the prophetic is you get so close to the heart of God. You hear His mind, His thoughts, what He plans to do. You know, you need this on a regular basis. And there are millions of viewers all over the world that experience this twice a week, sometimes even more, at my den. And you can experience it as well. I would love to have you there. All you got to do is go to kim.tv. We have so much. We have worship. We have songs that come from the heart of God, prophetic words about things that have not happened yet. That's what we say to the people, welcome to the future. And I want you to experience that. I look forward to seeing you there.